Player one's important, right?
Yeah.
Do we all have to focus on our player one?
I think if we all did, yeah.
Don't we all do that, whether we admit it or not?
There's almost too much politeness about trying to be selfless. And I think if we were all a bit more selfish, then we'd be less attached to others and less bothered by what others can do to us. And so through focusing on that, through being a bit more selfish with my choice for choosing for my health, I've learned some things, and I've learned, I feel like this is the next step of conscious living, and it's a more locavore, and that can be vegan or not vegan, but more local based food choices. We're still, especially the way the vegan movement's gone, with the amount of business that's involved in it now. In every supermarket you see hundreds of thousands of vegan products with so much different random ingredients that's not for health and for the planet. We can't sustain that.
What do you make of all that? What do you make of the rise of veganism, vegan corporates? It's everywhere, especially in major cities like London and New York City. It's hard to believe it's sustainable even.
Well, exactly. Either way, but
is that a bad thing?
I think it's great to have those options, and I will still eat. Yesterday I did buy some vegan ice cream after what I said. I still would prefer that to supporting dairy if it's not a necessity for me. It's tough for any human. I just think we can't. Yeah.
Let me ask you another question about your health, because you were talking about how, first of all, you make a good point that when your health isn't going well, that's all you think about is just your health.
Yeah.
And you said healthy people get to think about the fun things they get to do with their body.
Yeah.
And I know that's true because I've been pretty healthy and that's what I think about. But I've had some sick days this year and all I can think about is, oh my gosh, I just need to get healthy again.
Yeah.
So it is one of our most precious things. But people look at you, last man standing ninja warrior on the plant-based diet, we have to address this, and they're like, Tim, you're a machine, you're a warrior. How could you say that you weren't healthy? Yeah. So can you talk about that? Because I know you said you were having all these other injuries other places, but explain that to people who don't understand.
I get it. On the surface, it looks like I'm still a successful athlete, but I think that just speaks to my self-belief that I was able to get through that stuff.
And your talent.
Yeah, and what's in me. But at an adept level, I don't need the same. Some people need to go to the doctors, oh, you've got cancer, for them to really wake up to focusing on their health. And that's tough. But at an adept level of an athlete who's grown up with my body, whose full-time job has been listening to my body, really, since leaving school. I've not had to work a 9 to 5 where I'm focused on other things. Every day I wake up, how are we today? I don't need as much pressure from my health to know that it's not right. And there were people that said, oh, you were just searching, you're searching for something you're never gonna find. Yes, I was searching. I was absolutely searching. And we shouldn't stop searching if we're not satisfied with our lives. And I'm glad I didn't stop searching, because it's not the answer I wanted at all, but it's not what I expected, but the goal was health, and I feel a lot closer to that goal than I've ever been.